And today was a great day indeed. I knew on this day, the day before Phase 8, that there was one thing I needed in my life. The full BIS meal in order to be the Ret Paladin, to accomplish all my goals. But there was another dream I needed as well. A journey before the Scarlet Enclave, and what awaited me, forsaken creatures of the night. One man, one paladin, can rule them all. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the big day for, Season of Discovery for Phase 8. I'm just really excited to be a part of it and get involved. Ever since I, made videos for Seasons of Discovery so many months ago, I would say it's even been like a year now since I've started this channel to do Season of Discovery content. I just had a blast, enjoying everything that I put out for you guys, all the guides early on, the top 10, top 25, parsing back in the day that I used to do. And even now, just being a part of Crusade and all the moments that, I've got to share and experience with so many people, whether it was good or bad, I appreciate it all because they're all learning lessons. But in life, I'm just really excited to be a part of this ending to Season of Discovery, if this really is the end. I know a lot of YouTubers you're probably watching right now are saying, this is over, for Sod, and, they moved to Mop and all this other stuff, and I understand that, but, I like to have, hope and faith, right? Having my faith in the light with the Paladins, and locking it in, and I have to, believe that maybe there is that slight possibility that this isn't the last phase, there's a chance of it, that, it's not going to truly end if it gets enough hype, from this phase leading into a possible Phase 9. Because if you look at the calendar on Season of Discovery, which I'll show here, there is a, a blank area from like all the way from spring to autumn where it's just a couple months of like emptiness. So I'm wondering if they would give us like an 8.5 update or Phase 9 actually, if Phase 8 got a lot of love and reception, which kind of was the motive to the SOD team anyways with Phase 7, when they weren't even going to do like a Phase 8. Yeah, I believe they were just going to kind of like put out Nax and like that was it, but there was not going to be any other types of like special implementations. They were just really motivated to even do Karazhan Crypts to begin with because they got such good reception. So having a possible Phase 9 would be like a gift, honestly, to us SOD fans, because I know there's a lot of, out there non-SOD enjoyers, and that's fine if you don't like Season of Discovery. Not everybody likes the, the same cup of tea at the end of the day, right? Not everybody likes the same slice of pizza or whatever, you like in life. But SOD made a lot of people happy. It made a lot of creators on YouTube, including myself and many of others. And at the end of the day, we all just love this game. We love the world of Azeroth. We love to see where it possibly can go, what it will lead to come BlizzCon in 2026, and the possibilities are quite endless to what data they have gathered from this and what they really enjoyed to lead to something better. And that's what I enjoy so much about Season of Discovery, is the fact that we have collected so much information through all the phases, and I have enjoyed, for the most part, majority of the phases, obviously, regardless of AQ, which I took my break, but I still got to experience AQ coming back, and it feels like I didn't miss out on nothing much anyways to begin with. So for the most part, I've had a blast with Season of Discovery. I'm so happy that they are just continuing to learn from either mistakes in the past and gather that information to not make those mistakes again in the future, and also look at the positive things that they saw from Season of Discovery and consider those options for the future as well. I'm just really happy, I'm really excited to get into the phase coming up this week, which is tomorrow. We get the early entry and then the raid releases on the 10th, right? So we get to go with the questing and the professions tomorrow, and it's going to be just a wild time to experience with all you guys. And for everybody who's been a part of this channel and seen this channel grow, whether you've left, positive comments or other negative comments, which me and the editor at the Hydration Nation will pack your ass up, you best believe it. We see you, all right? We notice you. However, though, I'm just grateful for you guys and just all the moments and time that I get to share with y'all on YouTube, or if you're at the Twitch, selfish plug, HelloJTello, Twitch TV, Tello Ret, send your gold there on Crusader, much love. But regardless of any of that, I'm just happy, man. I've never been more happier in my life to just enjoy these moments and get to play with the people I have the opportunity to play with, get to meet the people I never even imagined I'd ever meet in my life, and just have fun. And that's what it's all about. And I hope all you guys are just looking forward to enjoying a season of Discovery, whether this really is the last phase or not. It is what it is. Not every story has to have, this everlasting, book. Things are meant to close and have a finale. And I wouldn't mind if it did end. I'm just grateful for the moments, the experiences, the time I shared with friends, the stories within dungeons and raids and or PvP or battlegrounds, duels, doesn't matter. I enjoy it all. It's all for me just fun times and learning lessons and experiences. And that's how I look at it. Life's too short to be upset with the state of SOD or the state of like the development team or people or whatever. You got to enjoy every moment while it lasts, because you never know when any of this can end, and you never know when life can end. So I don't want to take anything for granted, and I just want to be happy. And that's where I'm taking my positivity and my energy. I'm pushing it towards that way, because I want to enjoy this last phase. I want to make people laugh. I want to make you guys laugh. I want to have entertaining things and stories to tell in months to come. And it all comes from Season of Discovery, where I got my roots from. Sorry, I'm banging on my desk. It all starts from Season of Discovery, where I got my roots from, in the first place, to make the guides, the videos, the witty things, all this stuff that I try to make a fun, entertaining show for you guys to watch, because I know we're all probably just working or going through the motions in life, and you guys can come to a Tello video and say, you know what, I'm enjoying myself today. Put on a video, maybe smoke a little doinker, maybe have a little brewski, maybe have a little Chinese food, settle down, all right? And YouTube, Minecraft, family friendly, don't pack us up. But all in all, I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to even make SOD content in the first place. There's also so many creators on this platform that have made wonderful content for Season of Discovery, and there's so much credit that goes to everybody like in the industry that has covered SOD, that you guys watch on a daily basis, and I'm sure you do, and leave your comments and have great discussions, or whether it's even podcasts you watch as well. Shout out to the Ebonheart podcast too. But all in all, I'm just really excited to get into this phase. I think all the data that they're going to get from this phase is going to be very good information for them come the future of BlizzCon in 2026, depending on what they do with all this data as well, because Phase 8 is going to go wonky. We already all know this. Like, the power scaling is going to go crazy, but who cares? Like, let us all have fun. Let's see what works. Let's see what breaks, and let's have these conversations as we go on, and hope also that they get enough good information come the time of, next BlizzCon, if they ever do announce a Classic Plus or whatever they want to call it, Classic Revamped. I don't care, as long as it's something to do with Classic, because us Classic enjoyers, we love the original versions, of WoW. We love, Classic WoW. We love TBC. I'm sure we love RAF as well. Maybe some people stop at that point. Maybe they're just TBC enjoyers, but RAF is a part of that mixture of the big three, I would say, right? And I would say, for the most part, it's what we love. It's what we enjoy. We enjoy these versions of World of Warcraft because it's the original core concepts of them, of the actual Warcraft lore. And for Warcraft Andies out there, this as well, before it was World of Warcraft, the lore building up to this point. And honestly, I'm just happy for it. I'm happy to see the state of the game go in a direction where, for some people, they might not like it. That's fine on them if you didn't experience SOD, or maybe you quit during a certain phase. But for me, I had nothing but great memories. Nothing but great people I met, great friends along the way, and just honestly great moments in time. And I couldn't be any more thankful for it. So I'm just looking forward to the future and what they're going to do with all of this, come a year from now, especially, when BlizzCon is around. And I hope it's good. I really do hope it's good, and we get to see some type of badass revamped version of Classic of the game that we all love. So that's basically it. That's all I really got to say. I don't want to keep yapping on this video and hold you guys up any longer. Enjoy Phase 8. This is one of those videos that I wanted to do. I usually do these videos before every phase. I would call it like the day before Phase 8, but you guys know, if you follow the channel, this is the type of video and content that I do. So much love to you, amigos. I hope you all enjoy everything. Keep on keeping on, all that good stuff, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. What the hell is this, a Pepsi? I normally don't drink soda, but today I just wanted to shove this one up my